Man, my tribe. Listen, man. I'm jumping right in. Jumping right in. All the things that y'all hear about, you know what I mean, y'all government and these devils, you know what I'm saying, the type of things that they doing, the population control and all this for this new world order. You dig what I'm saying? You can't see it being implemented right in our faces, right now in real time. I get it. It was harder to, I mean, the people that was onto it years ago got hip onto it years ago, and I'm talking about 20, 10, 15, 20, 25 years ago, and was speaking on it. Like, you know what I mean? I commend all of those souls, um, because it is what it is, man. Like, you mean, we just was hip on it. You dig? And however you got hip on it, whether somebody put you on it, then once you know, you cannot know. Once you see, you cannot see. I'm gonna get right to the nitty gritty, man. Like this Haunter virus, I don't know if anybody hearing about this, right? This is, of course, this is just another ploy. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying that the fear mongering thing, but they're, these devils, they done did that. I'm sure it's a man-made disease. Just like 90% of probably every condition disease that you ever heard of, it's man-made. Let's just be clear. Um, they saying, you this so-called haunter virus. I'm not familiar with it. I did a little research on it. I'm hearing it. If they first the first outbreak of it was so-called in the 1950s, right? And that's probably when they was testing it, or they unleashed it. No, they've been testing it. So whatever they whatever things that come upon the people, that's brought upon the people, you know, they're tested in labs. We have these labs, these literally facilities that they run studies on, on bio warfare. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what all infectious pathogens and and carcinogens and things that they know good and well, can wipe out, a society. You know what I mean? And it just starts from the Black Plague and all that. You know what I mean? Like just to give you some type of context and like where I'm going with it. Um, this that with the 2020, and y'all know what I'm talking about, the vid situation and all that bull. You feel what I'm saying? It's probably, I believe it was just a test run. You know what I mean? Like to see like how far they can go, how the people gonna react, because they can't do too many things too fast or something too, because then people will realize and wake up and we shut it down. This is my whole. You understand? Like you stand for something, or you don't stand for nothing. You'll fall for anything. I'm always gonna bring like what it is to the people, even if it just reach one person. You feel what I'm saying? When I put out something about how I felt about the assassination attempt of Orange Agent Orange. You feel what I'm saying? Hogwash. It's a side. Like it's a joke. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I felt as though it was a play. You feel what I'm saying? On the people, and most of y'all can't never can see that take. I know for a fact how right I was, because I had that video right under this where y'all would have access to it. I did it when it first came out. It was 2 years ago. They just struck it down a couple months ago, which I'm still scratching my head about. I'm like, damn, like how you? They tell me I'm spreading misinformation. A joke. That let me know, like, okay, they only strike down the stuff that's absolutely true, and they don't want the people to get wind of it. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's all type of hogwash. You feel what I'm saying? And bollocks on the net, as we know. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. This Haunter virus crap that that now all of a sudden we got this little outbreak of. You feel what I'm saying? The people, they're really implementing these things. You feel what I'm saying? To wipe people out, to really to knock off a great percentage, 2/3 of the population. I mean that because it's easier to control. Um, y'all listen, man. Y'all got to wake up and smell of roses. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's not a game. If you can't see it now, I don't really know what to tell you. You feel what I'm saying? Hence, you feel me? This is why I'm here. I'm reaching to my tribe. Like it is what it is. Um, like They're gonna keep, and and it's gonna be more things. Like, this ain't nothing. Like, everything, the cost of living is going up. You feel what I'm saying? This is by design. You feel what I'm saying? Petrol is going up. This is by design. They saying, the dollar is decreasing every goddamn second. Let's be clear. It's backed by nothing, so it's really paper. It means nothing. You feel what I'm saying? If all we got to do is just wake up, if we came to an agreement with, we run this. All y'all got to do, don't get up and go and don't work. Don't pay no taxes. You know what I'm saying? If everybody do this, the wheel it breaks. Then it has to get reorganized. You feel what I'm saying? Rearranged to the embetterment of us. We are the people. But some way, somehow, we forgot this. And it's all these distractions that we don't even know our power. You know what I'm saying? We worry about this sexuality, this religion. Knock it off. Knock it off. It's a joke. It's all just to keep you blinded so they can keep on implementing what they want to do right in your face until it's too late. Once these blackouts hit, and who knows how long and it's all planned. They're going to lie to us about why is a blackout. It's an energy crisis. The grids are overcharged. They're oversurging, and they're going to eventually go. We're going to have to shut it off for a little bit. They're going to lie to us, and the sheeple is going to buy it, not knowing that this is just to implement their plan. It's going to be mass, chaos. You feel what I'm saying? People going to be, run around with chickens with their head cut off because they have no plan. And then when things get like, the people don't even know how to goddamn plant and grow their own vegetables or fruits and stuff like that, right? We're not utilizing them patches of the ones who have it. I mean, we ain't utilizing. That's including myself. I mean, but I'm just saying as a whole, man, they are diabolical, evil reptilians. We gotta shut it down. This probably gonna get struck. I mean, I'm not. It is what it is. But hopefully, enough people see it. You feel what I'm saying? Share it. You feel me? You see it? Share it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, share it. Like, you ain't got to comment because I've been telling people like to comment. Let's see if we can have some. It's beyond that now. You feel what I'm saying? Better share this so maybe somebody else that's close to you. You feel what I'm saying? See it and they got the mind frame and they know and they can sit there and and break it down like, oh no. That brother, he on to something. You know what I'm saying? Woo. Haunt survivors, it's some cruise ship that they holding these people and they need to let them people off. You know what I'm saying? Because they can quarantine. We have operations that can take place wherever they military bases or operations where they could go and quarantine these people full on to make sure the people who's infected get treated properly or whatnot, and respectfully for them and their families, and the people who aren't can safely go to their families and then share this traumatizing ordeal that's orchestrated. You feel what I'm saying? But I get it. Don't seem like that because I get it. I understand. It's not a joke. When things get too close to home, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's when people kind of. But by that time it's too late. So I'm trying to sound the alarm, ring the bell. Don't. No pun intended. The bell. Sound them old ancient bells. You feel what I'm saying? Gotta wake up, man. Gotta wake up. It's not a game. They talk about something. This thing is 100 times stronger than the vid. You feel what I'm saying? Which of course it would be. Because why wouldn't it be? But I'm sure it's man-made. But they saying it come from rodent droppings, urine. You smell it, and it's highly contagious. You see what I'm saying? So if you just can smell it, you get the follicle up, and we're talking microorganisms now. You know what I mean? Because you ain't gonna be able to see it, and you could get infected, and then you can pass it off. You feel what I'm saying? Before you even know you got infected, and the next thing you know, you croaking. It's very deadly. So what they saying, and they got these people stuck at sea because they're saying they're not letting them off because they don't want to spread the virus. But if these people got like, don't we spend trillions of dollars on having the best, just the best infrastructures, the best military, the best this, the best that. We got the best scientists. We got all of this, but it's for devious. It's for nefarious reasons. You understand what I'm saying? That they it's malevolent. that these forces, you know what I mean, what they want to use them. They don't want to use it for good. You know what I'm saying? So they deploy is to think that they want to lie to us like they doing something by, oh no, we're not gonna let this, we're gonna hold these people over here because we don't want to infect y'all. You feel what I'm saying? When they actually want to infect as many people as possible. Let's be clear. Wake up, y'all. Do y'all research. You feel what I'm saying? Don't take my word for it. You know what I mean? Find some things. Look into some. You know what I mean? Look into these all these man-made. Just go. Just go to even the Lyme disease. You know what I mean? About these ticks that's coming in. You know that was a, you know, that probably started in the 50s, 60s as well. You see what I'm saying? That whole outbreak. You know what I mean? This is a cheap way. Is a cheap nuclear. You feel what I'm saying? Nuclear weapon. You feel what I'm saying? And they think it's discreet, but again, we in the age of information. We can find out they're not as smart as they think they are. They ain't smarter than us. We outnumber them. You feel what I'm saying? Wake up, smell of roses. If y'all want to break this system, y'all stop. Don't live in no fear. Stop paying them bills. If the majority of us had that same mind frame, like just like how they doing in Italy somewhere where they revolting and they're not paying the bills, they're not paying taxes because they pushed them people too far. Let's do that then. You feel what I'm saying? But I get it. You know what I mean? Oh, you know, everybody live in fear. You feel what I'm saying? Then you got anxiety, all type of, well, how I'm going to pay the bill? How I'm going to take care of my kids? You feel what I'm saying? Man, I ain't about to say how long I ain't work. I'm an enigma. So don't try to figure me out. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, people, well, not even people, a certain person to try to put it like they want, I need to go in this workforce, but when I know better. Like, I know better. Like, I'm not, man, stop it. You can't pay me enough for my dollars to get taxed. You know, I'll have my money work for me. That's on another, neither here nor there. But that's all I want to say, man. I just want to put this. I mean, y'all share this. I mean, share it. You feel what I'm saying? So somebody can share this to go viral. You feel what I'm saying? It's real. You feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta be able to see it. You gotta be able to see this. Like, come on, you gotta be able to see this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to recognize, like, what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? They lied to us about everything. They never told us the truth about nothing. Some of the things that's actually helpful for us, you feel what I'm saying? Helpful to us, they try to write it off like, oh no, that's not, you know what I mean? That's not good. Anything in moderation, you know what I mean, could be, you know what I mean, helpful to you. Anything in moderation. Even like how they say, even wine, certain wines, you know what I mean, red wine, you know, that's good for the heart when you take it in moderation. Too much of anything can kill you. You can drink too much water and die. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, at one time. So let's just you know, let's come together. Let's put our resources together, put our minds together. You know what I'm saying? God consciousness. Let's get it together. Let's overthrow these devils. You feel what I'm saying? And it's gonna start with the information, the knowledge, and they know these devils. That's you know, the non-elites. You feel what I'm saying? It's the ones who know and they benefit off of the ignorance of people. That's why they throw these distractions and then they put everything right in our face. And these series that we watch and these movies that we watch and they bend. You feel what I'm saying? That way they can keep on going with what they trying to do. You mean the Manchurian Candidate? I can name movies. Think about any espionage spy movie that you thought of and you're looking at it. One of my favorite movies, Enemy of the State. I think that came out in like 97. You feel what I'm saying? I know it came out in the late 90s, 97, 98. You feel what I'm saying? With Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? And they was satellite tracking him. He had to take thing, and it was a dude he ran into, this ex-military guy that knew the type of what he was going through, and you feel what I'm saying? And I would watch this as a child and be amazed. It's like, dang, that's amazing. What I can't believe it. You know, I'm thinking this is a movie, but I watched it. Like I said, it was one of my favorite movies, so I would always just keep watch it. Like as I got older too, and I would always tell myself, like, man, if they start releasing, if I can start seeing that they actually have, you know, technology like that, and slowly but surely, they absolutely did. They put it out there as if like this stuff is not this non-existent, but they've been working on this stuff at least 50 years prior to you and I knowing about it, right? The Hunter virus, this is just another ploy of you know, fear, scare tactics and and mass extinction. Let's just be clear. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I already said enough. Noodles. Come on, my tribe. Y'all know what's going on. Share. Y'all ain't gotta say nothing to me.